Hola, damas y caballeros, boys and girls, and that color rainbow in between. I am Beck824, and today I was going to say your Los Angeles Lakers are taking on someone. No, today is the NBA schedule drop. We're about 2 minutes away. The NBA is going to drop the schedule for all 30 teams, and we're about 2 minutes away from that. So if you decided to join the stream, thank you so much. I highly appreciate you as always. So what I'm looking for this stream is the back-to-backs. Let's see what kind of back-to-backs are we getting. Are we getting difficult back-to-backs? Like, are we going to go against top seeds? Are we going to go against teams that are too far apart? Because travel does, they do wear and tear on players as well. I'm glad that the NBA is not doing the 3 games back to back to back. I think they haven't done that since when the NBA was starting up again, and I think the season of 2021. I think they stopped that. But in 2020, we had like 3 back to backs, like 3 like consecutive games in a row. I remember we had a 3-game stint where it was like most of the bottom tier teams, so it was like Portland, Charlotte. I also believe that they also dropped what's it called? I don't remember, but it was another bottom feeding team at the time. And then a couple months later, or if I'm mistaken, and probably another time, we went against the Celtics, the Bucks, and then the Clippers. Not specifically in that order, but it was still like 3 top tier teams. Now the Clipper one, that you don't have to consider that being an away team, because again, it's still in LA. They just went up the road. Most of those guys didn't even need to be on the tour bus, to be honest. They just, they could have just drove there themselves. But regardless, yeah, I mean, yeah, all 3 teams were, like, all 3 games were in LA, but still, it's like 3 games back to back. That's crazy. But it's already noon. Let's see if the NBA already dropped the schedule. We're doing Lakers because this is a Lakers channel. Let's see, preseason. No, they have not dropped it just yet. So we're gonna refresh this shit real quick. Still nothing. Still, that is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie, but still, preseason. Whether you care for it or not, I like preseason, especially because of especially for like the younger guys. Bronny James, Dalton Connect, and Adu Thero. I'm really excited to see Adu Thero. Now, we did get great news that he is progressing in his I wouldn't say rehab, but like he's starting to ramp it up, and he's starting to get ready for training camp that's at the end of September. Now, the thing about Adu Thero, he is an athletic wing, but his 3-point percentage in college wasn't exactly the best. Like, there's a video gonna come out either tomorrow or Saturday of me and my brother talking Lakers, which I really love. I love talking hoops with my brother. It's always fun. But we were talking about how he is something to keep an eye on, because athletic wings, they don't just fall from the sky. All right, the Lakers need help securing the perimeter, and he's a good wing players from what I've seen from college. Now I don't watch a lot of college ball. The only time I ever watch college ball is when March Madness is around, and that's when the best teams in all the colleges in America are battling it out, which it's fun. I love it. It's high stakes, and I love it. But Adu Thero, again, I wasn't really like expecting us to get a wing. I wanted us to get a big, but obviously, us being the 55th pick, we weren't gonna get there. And then we start trading up and start buying picks. We just kept going and going and going, and then we landed Adu Thero. Again, if you guys watch my content, at first I was a bit disappointed. Now, don't get me wrong. I was judging it because we needed a big. We needed a lob threat. And this was before we got, was it before or after? I don't remember when Ayton got bought out, but it was before Jackson Hayes re-signed, I think. But yeah, we needed to, what's it called? We needed a big, but we ended up getting a wing. Not a 3-and-D guy, but, solid guy. But, I wanted him to prove me wrong. Now, when they came to town for Summer League, I went there looking for Bronny James, how he's improved, and my God, he has improved so much. It is night and day. Like, I don't even recognize the kid because I'm not gonna lie, I was on the Bronny James. Not, I wouldn't say hate, but I was very disappointed because I'm not calling nepotism, even though there's a slight chance it may have been nepotism, but still he wasn't doing anything for me. And then you hear him doing great in the G League, and then he comes up and plays with the big dogs. It's like, again, night and day. But then again, he's only playing garbage time. You know, you can't exactly showcase your talents with the last like what minute or so. But when the games that he did play, he was less than okay. I gotta be honest with you. He still was only dropping like, what was it, like 9 points a game. Every time he hit a three, it was like God himself came down from the heavens. It was great. It was amazing. But yeah, disappointing is the word I would be looking to use. But Bronny James in Summer League looked great. He actually looked like a rotation player. Now, is he going to get rotation minutes on the Lakers? Probably not, considering the fact that, again, he has to compete with other shooting guards on the team. He has to also compete on other ones on the team, other point guards. I don't see him getting any minutes other than garbage time. Now, in the G League, if he can improve from whatever the hell he was doing in the G League, I would, tip my hat. I love it when, players prove the masses wrong. That shows the heart and dedication that they have towards getting better. Now, Dalton Connect, that is somebody that I was very, and I mean very disappointed on. He had one good game in the California Classic. And then it just went to shit. I mean, he didn't look like the player that we all fell in love with in the beginning of the season. He honestly looked pretty scared to shoot. Defensively, I mean, like, this is a guy who already spent a year with the Lakers, with the main team. And on the G League, he looked like he belonged, not in the G League, but in Summer League, he looked like he belonged in the G League. Like, he didn't look like he was worth a first-round pick, which is why reports are coming out from the league saying that Dalton Connect is no longer valued at the first round. In fact, probably not even a second round because of his performances in the Summer League. Now, a lot of you are saying that Summer League plays doesn't count because it's not the main regular season, which I agree. Some of the stuff is just guys trying to make it on the main team or trying to make it onto the G League team. But still, you got to keep in mind, most scouts in this stuff, when they see a second year player come from college and playing with these guys, they expected a lot more growth. Again, Dalton Connect in his first Summer League looked amazing. He actually looked like a player that could help the Lakers win a championship in the near future. This Summer League, he looked like he wasn't going to get any minutes, any rotation. He looked like he wanted to get cut. Like, he was scared to shoot, but it was disappointing to say the least. But everybody else on the team, Christian Coloco actually looked pretty solid. Everybody else, I was very shocked at how great they played. Again, but it's crazy to think that, like, when Bronny James went off the floor, they actually were terrible without Bronny, which is crazy to think about. But still, now he knows how his dad feels when the Lakers didn't make it onto the court. But yeah, that was crazy to see. But let's see if the schedule finally upload. Still nothing. That's all right. We can still be talking Lakers. Still preseason, we're gonna be going up against the Phoenix Suns, Golden State Warriors, the Dallas Mavericks. Which, again, it's preseason. I don't think Luka's gonna be dropping 40. Which, if he drops 40 in the first half, I think that's like an NBA record, right? Or no, that's not a record. Hold on. Most points in the first half. Isn't it like Klay Thompson or something like that? I could be wrong. So tell me in like chat if I'm wrong on that. But I'm pretty sure Klay Thompson has like the most points in the first half. If not, I think it was Kobe. I could be wrong, but still. Dallas. Every game the Lakers go up against Dallas, whether it's in LA or in Dallas, it's gonna be much watch TV. I want to see how Cooper Flag is doing. D'Lo is also going to be there. He did get recently picked up by them. You also have AD again, which Dallas fans, you can be delusional all you want. AD's a great player when he plays. Key words are when he plays. Yeah, like he's good. Like defensively, you guys are gonna be scary. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all are gonna be scary. Y'all are gonna be a good team for like 3 years, I think, and then the drop off is gonna be crazy because then you also have Kyrie coming in, coming back from injury. He tore his meniscus. Damn, it was terrible seeing that shit. But we don't know how he's gonna look. I don't think we're gonna see the same shifty, quick player that everybody grew and loved. I'd be shocked if he's uh, if he's somewhat close to that level. You know what I mean? But regardless, we're gonna go to Summer League, and then we're gonna end it out with the Kings. Excuse me. Now, starting off the week one, Lakers are gonna be taking on Golden State. Now, if you've seen my TikTok, I'm starting to get pretty annoyed about the Lakers keep going against Golden State when it comes to these matchups. I know they're trying to market the LeBron versus Curry thing. I get that. I understand. We don't know when this may be the I ain't gonna hold you. This may be the last time the LeBron James and Curry are probably gonna play against each other in the league. But still, it's always great to see LeBron James and Curry go at it. I hope we win because I think for opening nights we're like, I want to say like 2-4, something like that. I know, I think it's like a losing record. We haven't win a lot of opening nights, but since LeBron joined, actually, that's crazy. But still, and I think the Lakers are gonna win this mainly because Golden State didn't do shit. It's the same team. Granted, they were a very scrappy team going towards the tail end of the regular season. Jimmy Butler turned that entire team around. They played great defensively and everything like that. But they did not get better. The West got better. They stayed the same. They were complicit. They did not do anything. And also the whole situation with Jonathan Kuminga. We don't know how that team's gonna look. Maybe the chemistry is all kinds of fucked up because Kuminga is, looking for more money. But yeah, I strongly think the Lakers are gonna win this one, due to the fact that I think we did get better defensively. Marcus Smart, Ayton, we got a competent big, I should say. Well, polarizing big, I should say, considering the fact that his history with not giving a shit when it when it came down to playing winning basketball. So that's one thing. Curry's gonna go crazy. I already know he's gonna drop 30. But yeah, I think the Lakers are gonna strongly win this one. Now the Minnesota game is gonna be on Prime Video on Amazon. I ain't gonna hold you. A pirate's life for me, dog. I'm joining Luffy and the Straw Hats. I'm not paying more money to watch this shit because again with the whole like streaming thing, where like it's region locked, like games that are happening in the next state over, I can't watch for some fucking reason. The fuck is that about? But in any case, yeah, Minnesota Timberwolves. They did lose Alexander Walker, who was very helpful against the Lakers. He was very pesky, very annoying. One of those guys that you hate going against but love playing with them. I mean, Julius Randle became a Wolves legend in the playoffs. Like he has improved a lot, and I do mean a lot. I was down on him getting that I think like what the first year, as soon as he got that extension from New York, I was very down on him. Uh, After he was like an all star, he kind of fell off for a little bit. Um, I if I cause I don't want to say we lose because again we got a competent big, but that's the X factor. Is like is Aiton gonna you know give a shit? I don't know, but uh let's you can hear my niece in the background. Um, uh, I mean, the Wolves they did shoot themselves like out of games sometimes. Again, the Wolves it was very winnable for the Lakers during the playoffs. That's the thing that a lot of people don't even talk about that loss is that the Wolves did not even play good. They were really bad shooting the ball. They were terrible. It's just that their size helped them get more rebounds. So, if they're the same Wolves from last season, I'm gonna say Lakers are gonna go 2-0, and then the NBA Cup started. I think the NBA Cup started a little earlier than expected, right? Because like, didn't it used to start like in November or something like that? I could be wrong, but yeah. And then we go against the NBA Cup. We go against the Grizzlies. I think the Lakers are gonna win the Grizzlies. It's done nothing. I think the Lakers are gonna win against the Grizzlies against the Emirate Cup. You already know how I feel about the cup. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's pointless. I don't. The awards, the banner means nothing. It's just like before. If it happened like in the middle, well, I mean the middle is like summer league. No, not summer league. What the fuck am I talking about? It's not summer league. It's the All Star Week, which All Star Week is also a big problem for the league. Every year, the tournament style for it, didn't really care about it. It was very dumb. I think they should just go back to two teams. Everything else surrounding it was just dog shit. Oh my god, it was dog shit, bro. Like you couldn't pay me money to watch the All Star Week last year. It was terrible. They took too long of breaks. Yeah, no, it was terrible. But yeah, the cup. I don't think the Lakers are gonna win the cup. I really don't. I think they're gonna focus more on winning the games that count towards the record, and then after that, they're just gonna focus on the regular season and trying to stay healthy because again, that cup and going to Vegas means fucking nothing. This is coming from a guy who can walk down the street and watch the game, at the T-Mobile Arena. I do not care. But in any case, I think Lakers are gonna go 3-0. I think the Lakers are gonna go 3-0. I'm not as high on the Grizz. Um, I mean, Huff is a great player, been serviceable for them, but I just don't see the Lakers beating them. Winning, losing against them, I should say. But let's see. Still nothing. Bro, what? The schedule just dropped. Why isn't that coming up? Why isn't that coming up here? What? That makes no sense. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. Bro, what is happening? Hold on. Let's see. There you go. What? It still says nothing. What? Bro, what? Why is it not popping up on ESPN either? It's on Twitter already. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, didn't want to do this, but fuck it. All right, hold on. Let me log in. Let me log into Twitter real quick. I'm gonna take a screenshot. And we shall. Here, let's see this. All right, it's blurry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's blurry, but yes, this is a full NBA schedule for your Los Angeles Lakers. So obviously we're gonna go against. You know what? Let's actually have some fun. Let's predict the Lakers record real quick. Let me grab my whiteboard right here. Should really get better markers, but we're gonna do. We're gonna do blue for wins, and then red, and then we're gonna do red for else. God, my red marker is falling apart. So, all right. So we're gonna go up against. We're gonna do 10. We're gonna do 10 at a time. We're gonna do 10 at a time. How about that? We're gonna do 10 at a time. So Lakers are gonna go against Warriors, then Minnesota, Sacramento Kings, Portland, Minnesota again, Memphis, Miami, Portland. Excuse me. San Antonio, and then we're gonna go against the Hawks, and then. Oh no, that's 10 already, right there. 10. Yeah, right there. Again, if you're coming in right now, sorry. It's very blurry. I understand. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll check again later to see if the schedule gets any like updated on ESPN and also the NBA website. I don't know why it's not up there yet, but regardless, for the first 10, let's see. I think we went against Golden State. Minnesota. Again, Minnesota. Minnesota. I'm very iffy on Minnesota, but like I said, I'm gonna stick with my guns and say we're gonna win that one. The Kings, they're such a lost franchise. I don't know what they're doing. They're turning into the West version of the Chicago Bulls because they're bringing back. They brought DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and also they're eyeing Russell Westbrook again. What is the goal of this team? That doesn't make any sense. Are they gonna trade Monk? Because Monk's just stuck there after Fox asked for a trade to Spurs, so I don't know what's up with them, but I think the Lakers are gonna beat the Sacramento Kings. Portland, they have gotten better. I'll give you that. I'm kind of curious to see how Scoot Henderson improves because he was also kind of disappointing. I mean, you're comparing to your what's it called? Your draft class member, classmate, Victor Wembanyama. But he hasn't he hasn't not met the standards of a second round pick, I should say. But still, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Lakers are gonna win that one. Again, this is not definitive, but like anything can happen in the NBA. Lakers could lose to the worst team in the league by like 13 or some shit, and it'll be a shock. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get a better picture that's not blurry. Yeah. Okay, so I just uploaded. Okay, bet. So we can get rid of this. I'm gonna still use it. So I'm gonna still use it so I can check the games and stuff here. Let me get you guys a better. Let me get you guys a better one. Lakers schedule. Why, for the love of God, are you still not up? That makes no sense. Here, we're gonna. What? I don't understand this shit at all. Like, why? Why are you like this? Okay, that gives me fucking nothing. Jesus Christ, how hard is it to fucking find the schedule, bro? Oh, we're gonna try one more time. What? There you go. Fucking finally. Alright, bet. Okay. So, again, we got Golden State. I think that the Lakers are gonna win that one.
You got the vacuum here?
Yeah, it's right over there, bro.
What's up, chat? Who we playing?
Right now I'm doing like a prediction of like what teams we're gonna lose against, what teams we're
You
gonna
are
win.
live right now?
Huh?
You are live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
I'm telling you, bro, probably like a 4 seed.
No, we're probably gonna be a 4 seed. Yeah.
Cool with that?
Yeah.
Still winnable.
Yeah. All right. So where were we? Oh yeah. So Golden State, we're gonna win. Tim's, we're gonna win. Kings, win. Portland, win. So that's 4. So that's 4. And then 6 is Memphis. Wait, what? No. Portland. Yeah, Minnesota again. Yeah, so we play Minnesota twice. And the 10 games spent? That's crazy. We also played Portland twice. Okay. So, win, win, win. I don't think we're going to lose to Memphis Grizzlies. Miami, dude. Talk about Miami. Hold on. Bro, talk about Miami. After losing Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo had to do some crazy carry jobs. Like, my God. Still gonna fucking lose, but still gonna lose to Lakers. But hey, then you got Portland again. I think we're gonna win that one. San Antonio. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not as high on San Antonio as I think I should be. I honestly don't think they're gonna be that much of an issue, to be honest. But in any case, I strongly think they're getting there. I think they need another 1 or 2 years. Get a couple trades in. I mean, they did. If anything, I do think the Lakers would lose to San Antonio, but I mean they did lose to San Antonio last season, but still, I think we should beat them. Not comfortably, but I think we should beat them. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's a win. And in Atlanta, they did get Alexander Walker. They did get Pingus Dingus, so they can help. What's his name? Trae Young get his chance in the playoffs. But did they even offer? Did the Hawks even offer? Like, did the Hawks? Have the Hawks even offered Trae Young an extension? Or did I miss that? Because I don't know if they have or not. But regardless, yeah, Lakers are gonna beat them for sure. Damn, 10-0. Let's see. Next 10. It's gonna be. All right. Next 10 is Charlotte. So okay. So it's gonna be Charlotte, Thunder, Pelicans, Bucks, Jazz again, Clippers, Dallas, New Orleans, and then the Phoenix Suns. So let's start off again with Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets. Again, that is a doomed franchise. Does like nobody, and I mean, and I want to say this strongly for the people in the back. Nobody should be scared of Charlotte. They're dog shit. I do not see the Lakers losing to Charlotte at all. If we do, holy shit, that must have been an off day. Or they're actually that good and they just prove me wrong and I need to shut the fuck up. Like, I don't want to be in that timeline. I do not want to be in that timeline where the Charlotte Hornets sweep the Lakers in the fucking regular season. I don't want to be in that timeline, but still. Oh no, I'm trying to fix something real quick. My bad. But yeah, no, I don't know where to put my phone. But yeah, Lakers are gonna beat them. OKC, that's gonna be the first loss. They have a great chance, and I mean great chance. They have a young core. Everybody plays to their strength. Like Pacers could have beat them. I ain't gonna hold you. They could have beat them because I said during the finals that OKC is gonna win by at least like in worst 6, best 5. I did think that the Pacers were gonna take at least one game away from them, but my brother was chirping at me saying like, "Dude, if they make it to a game seven, Pacers are gonna win," which I doubted. I ain't gonna hold you. I did not think the Pacers were gonna push OKC to a game seven, but yeah, that's one team that could have honestly beat them, but unfortunately, Halliburton tore his Achilles. The Pacers did do a great job keeping up with them, but after the second half and the third quarter, it just fell down to earth, and then reality set in for the Pacers, and it sucks. It really does suck seeing a bunch of great players tore his Achilles, especially at such a young age. Both Halliburton and Jason Tatum, both young guys, tore their Achilles. I hate seeing that shit, man. And then you also have Dame, who tore his Achilles as well. That's you never want to see that, especially for such an amazing player as Dame. But yeah, it sucks to see that, but still, Lakers actually are gonna lose. I'm gonna say the Lakers are gonna. Oh my god, this red marker is terrible. God damn. You know what? Just gonna stay with blue. We're gonna stay with blue. Fuck it. So that's the first loss. Uh, the New Orleans Pelicans. What are they doing? I'm serious. What are they doing? I don't. I don't think anything of it. I don't think anything of them being a threat in the West. Again, I think they're going to be another bottom feeding team. Zion might come back for a couple games and then miss a couple games. I don't know. I guess health is something to consider. I mean, health is something to consider, but I don't see him beating us. They might get one game off. I ain't gonna hold it. They might get one game off, but as a start of the season, nah. Next, oh yeah, no, that is a cup game too. I forgot. Yeah, that's a cup game. Nah, we're not gonna lose. We're not gonna lose it. We're not gonna fucking lose. You kidding me? Um, Next one is the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, Milwaukee got Miles Turner, and they also got rid of Dame, but they also kept Kyle Kuzma and Bobby Portis in them. Is that enough to help Giannis get another ring? I don't know. I think with LeBron James and Luka being healthy, they did get better internally, but no, I don't. No, I'm gonna say the Lakers beat them. I'm gonna say the Lakers beat them. Utah has some scare. We had some scary moments last year with Utah. They could have beaten us that one game, but they called a timeout, which was crazy. I didn't like how the fuck. Why would you do that? That made no sense whatsoever. Why the fuck would you do that? But we do go up against Utah twice. They play again. Okay. Utah comes to LA and the Lakers go to Salt Lake. Okay. Travel and stuff. I say the Lakers beat them twice in a row. Now the Clippers. Clippers. Ooh, this is a tough cup. This is a cup game. This is intense because I do like the cup game plays because again these games count towards the records. Once they get to Vegas, it does not count on your fucking record whatsoever. Um, yeah, they get a lot. They get a lot older. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, Zubats. Oh no, wait. Kawhi, Harden, Beal, Zubats. Who else is on that starting five? I don't fucking know, but that's a very old team. That's a very old team. Hmm. Are we gonna lose to the Clippers? It is because oh man, who's the Clippers backup big? Because our backup big is Jackson Hayes, and we made him look good. This is a top toss up to be honest. But again, if Kawhi can turn it up, um, but then again, Luka always has some crazy moments against the Clippers. He always turns it up against the Clippers. I don't know why. What did the Clippers do to fucking Luka? I'm gonna be confident and say we win that one. We win that one for sure, dude. Dallas, we win. It's a revenge game. Even though Luka has come out and said that he does not care about Dallas anymore. He moved on. He doesn't give a shit. Come on. Come on, Luka. We know what's up, bro. As soon as you see the blues, the blacks, the grays, the whites, you see that fucking Dallas Mavericks jersey, you just want to rip it up. I know, bro. I fucking know. So what is that? That is the 18th game. Yeah, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 17. Wait, yeah, no, 17. So yeah. Lakers beat Dallas. Portland again. No, that's not Portland. That's the Pelicans. Um, I got a feeling we might lose that one at home. I got a feeling that we might lose that one at home. Uh, mm, mm, let's see. Let's fucking see. Yeah. Uh, I, I got a bad feeling about this game. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna say we lose. Because I can't say we keep beating them the entire time, but still, I got a bad feeling about that game in particular. And then lastly, the Phoenix Suns to round up all 10. Now, Phoenix, they got rid of Bradley Beal. They also got rid of Kevin Durant. It's just Devin Booker now with Josh Green in them. Now, offensively, again, they're going to go crazy. Now, defensively, that's a different story. We don't know how this team is going to mesh. We don't know how Jalen Green and Booker are going to work. I don't even know who's going to be. I don't even know who's going to be playing point guard. That's something else. I'm gonna say Lakers beat the Suns. I'm gonna say the Lakers beat the Suns. Toronto, dog shit. Dog shit. And now the Boston Celtics. First game in the TD Garden. Lakers are gonna be taking on the Boston Celtics. Um. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to do the last. Oh yeah, hold on, wait. My mic's covering the thing. Alright, so that's 20. So that's 20 games. So in those 20 games, 5, 10, 15, 20. So in 20 so in 22 games, so in 20 games Lakers will be 19 and 1. That's my prediction. Lakers are gonna be 19-1. So the next 10 are gonna be Toronto, Boston, the 76ers, Utah again, Clippers again, Phoenix again, and then the Houston Rockets on the 29th. So the Lakers are going to be taking on the Houston Rockets before Christmas as well. Let me show you real quick because I got my thing up. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm tripping. Never mind. It's going to be on Christmas. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. My bad. And then, yeah, and then Sacramento at the end to round it up. So, yeah, no, we said that Lakers are going to beat Toronto. They're dog shit. Nah, where was I? Boston? Yeah, okay. So, Boston, before my marker dries up. So, Boston, this is going to be a gap year because, again, Jason Tatum unfortunately did tore his Achilles. Now it's just going to be now it's going to be Jaylen Brown, what's their fucking six man that everybody loves? I don't know, that white boy. I forgot his name. White and them. They did get rid of Pingus Dingus because, again, Pingus Dingus was fucking injury prone. He honestly couldn't stand up without getting some sort of injury. It was crazy to even think about it. But yeah, this is going to be a gap year. I do think the Lakers are going to beat them. I don't see us losing to the Celtics this time around. They are going to be a pretty I think they're going to be. I think at best they're going to be a play-in team without Jason Tatum. Either that or going to just hovering around 6 and 7. I don't see him being a top 5 seed. I mean, it is the East, but like, what does that mean in the grand scheme of things? You know what I mean? So yeah, Lakers are going to beat them. Okay. Next we take on Philadelphia in Philly. What did we do? Because look, not Phoenix, the 76ers, dog shit last year, terrible. Oh my god, one of the worst fucking teams I've ever seen in my god, like, wow, how, like, terrible. Like, Paul George is disappointing. Fucking Joel Embiid always injured. And the end is near, unfortunately for him. He even came out and said, maybe I should think about retirement pretty soon. You don't want to hear that, but fucking, it's just Maxey. But still, they're in a weird spot, tough situation. But same team from last year. I think the Lakers are gonna beat them. Utah Jazz again. Beat. The Clippers again. I do think the Clippers are going to take one game on us. I ain't going to hold you. They're going to take one game on us. And then, obviously, from December 9th through the 16th is going to be the Elimination Cups. And then we're going to get more games from the 11th through the 15th for regular season games for those teams who were eliminated from, who were eliminated from the NBA Cup. So that's something else to consider. But we're just gonna look at what we got right here on my second monitor. What was I? Yeah, Utah Clippers are gonna fucking beat us at least once. Phoenix Suns. Again, I think our defense is gonna be good enough to beat them again. Houston. I think the Lakers are going to lose to the Houston Rockets. Young core, Kevin Durant being the vet, a volume scorer, literally got almost every piece that they could possibly imagine to help them win a championship. You got, who was it? Yeah, you got Dodo, who's a good who is a good 3-point shooter and also a really good perimeter defender. You got, what's his name? Clint Capella coming off the bench. Sengun probably takes another step forward. Yeah, I think the Lakers are going to lose this one on Christmas Day. I don't want to see that. Obviously, I want the Lakers to win, but yeah. But yeah, I think Lakers are going to lose to the Houston Rockets. The Kings again. I do not live in a timeline where I see them beating us anytime soon. So that's the last 10. Let's go to the next ones. Next 10 are, excuse me, microphone. The next 10 is going to be Detroit, Memphis twice in LA, New Orleans, Spurs, Milwaukee, Kings, Hawks, Hornets again, and then Portland again. Okay, so let's start off with Detroit. Detroit was a very fun team to watch last year. It sucks that Stewart got injured. Could have helped them a lot in the playoffs, especially against what's his name, the Knicks, because the Knicks were only playing like 7 players. I think the Lakers are gonna lose against them. They might step it up again. So I think the Lakers are gonna lose to the Pistons. Grizzlies. Because this is January. This is the new year, so they might have had time to mesh stuff like that. But then you can say that again with the Lakers. I think Lakers win. New Orleans. The West is so tough. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna say they are dangerous. They're very dangerous. They're a playing team at best. So they could compete with the best, but they're not going to win against the best. So I'm going to say Lakers win. Oh, wait, no. We go against the Grizzlies twice. Yeah. Boop. Spurs. Again, I'm not as high as I should be on the Spurs. It's gonna be fun to watch them play. It depends on how healthy Wemby is. You know, you never want to see a young guy get diagnosed with a blood clot. So, I'm going to say I think Spurs take one game on us. Milwaukee. I don't want to say we go on a losing streak, but Milwaukee. Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know. I think Milwaukee. You never want to be on a losing streak. Let's see. Their interior defense gonna go crazy. You know what? I'm gonna say Bucks win that one. And the Kings again. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Their direction makes no sense. I think we're gonna beat them again. Atlanta. Fuck no. Fuck Trae Young. I love that meme so much. Nah, but in serious, I do not see the Hawks beating us. I don't at all. Uh, Charlotte again, dog shit fucking franchise. Don't know what the fuck they doing. Win. Portland again. We win. Toronto again. Bad team. We win. Oh wait, oh fuck. Ah shit. Okay, hold on, my bad. Yeah. So the next 10 is gonna be Toronto. It's gonna be Toronto, Denver Nuggets, Clippers, Dallas, Chicago, Cavs, Washington, New York, Brooklyn, and then to round up the 10 is gonna be the 76ers again. Yeah, so we already said Toronto. We're gonna beat Toronto. The Denver Nuggets, they got better. They brought back Bruce Brown. They got rid of Porter Jr. You know, who did they get in that trade again? Hold on, let me look it up. Let me look it up real quick. Who did the Denver? Yeah, yeah, they got Cameron Johnson, so that team's gonna be nasty. So that team's gonna be nasty. Now, I think the Lakers are gonna lose this one. I want us to beat them. I want us to beat them. In recent memories, the Nuggets have been crazy against the Lakers, but we can't lie. We can't lie. Aaron Gordon has been amazing for them. Uh, oh fuck, who's there two again? He had a couple of clutch shots against us like 2 years ago against AD. Forgot his fucking name. Uh, but yeah, I think Lakers are gonna lose this one. Clippers again. We come back strong. We beat them. The Dallas Mavericks. Luka still says fuck you. Then we go going to Bulls in Chicago. Always fun to see LeBron James play in the house that Jordan built. Again, that every time I think about Chicago, I think about Josh Giddey, and he just fucking laces that half court shot. It haunts my nightmares. I fucking hate that. I think Lakers win. They did beat us twice in a row, which is crazy to think about, but I think we win. The Cavaliers, they could be a good team again, but once the playoffs start and they get injured, they are a question mark. Again, injuries like ruined their playoff run. It was terrible, dog shit. Excuse me. But yeah, I do think the oh man, Cleveland Cavaliers. They're a good team, but are they? They got a better center than us, so I'm gonna say we lose against them. New York Knicks. The Knicks last year did not beat a lot of good teams last year. I think we beat them like out of the schedule. I think we beat them like twice. Like we played them I think 3 or 4 times, right? But I think we beat them like 2 out of 3. I don't know, but I mean they did get a new coach. I don't think they're gonna be, you know, playing only 7 guys. I think that coach is finally gonna give them somewhat of rest, but That bench is still dog shit. I say Lakers win. I say Lakers win. And we go up against Portland again. Oh wait, what? Did I skip Washington? I did skip Washington. I'm sorry, Washington fucking Wizards suck ass. Anyways, we win. New York, we win. The Brooklyn Nets, we had a good battle when they had D'Lo. That was scary. That was crazy. So, but we win. I think we win. And then 76 again. We win. Let me just load up the next one for y'all real quick. The next 10. Oh, wait, let me fucking fix this shit real quick. The next 10 will be Golden State, OKC, San Antonio, Dallas, Clippers, Boston, Orlando, Phoenix Suns, Golden State, and the Sacramento Kings again. Golden State Warriors. Have we not seen the Golden State Warriors since the opening? Hold on. Yeah, Yeah, we don't see Golden State until... Yeah, we don't see Golden State until game... Yeah, until game 59. Wow. Oh no, and 51 and 59. Okay, wow. Yeah, no, Golden State again. That team is so ass. Well, I wouldn't say ass, but it's very mid. But still, I think we beat them. OKC. Now, I do think the Lakers are gonna get one good game off of OKC, because last year we almost beat them. And we had AD. We almost beat them. So, I think we're gonna get one game. We're gonna get one good game. San Antonio. I think we trade off. I think San Antonio gets that next game off, because it's a back-to-back. Why do... Oh. Dallas in 2 days? Fucking hell. I mean, they're all 2 days. Never mind. Actually, when I'm done predicting the schedule, the record and shit, I'm gonna look back at how many fucking back-to-backs we got. I gotta look back at that shit, but let's see. Dallas again. Fuck no. We're gonna beat them. Clippers again. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Clippers again. I think we win. Boston again. Nah, I think we win. Orlando. Orlando's something else. But I think we win. Phoenix. I think they get a game. I think they get a game off of us. And then Golden State at Golden State. I think we go on a 2-game losing streak for that one. And then the Kings, we get blessed with a win. Because Lord knows we're not going to lose against the Kings. Okay, the next 10, it's going to be Orlando, Denver, Pacers, New York, Memphis, Minnesota, the Bulls, Denver again, Houston. We get Houston twice on the 16th and the 18th of March at Dallas. And then to round it out, we go to Miami. All right, New Orleans again. I think we beat them. At Denver is crazy, but I think we get at least one game off of them. Indiana Pacers, they're ass now. There's nothing. There's nothing else. New York. Um, New York. I think Lakers are going to take a win. I think we're gonna get that win. The Wolves. I think we win. Bulls again. I think we win. Denver. I think we. Because they're in LA. They play just. Oh man. I think we lose. I think we lose. And then Houston twice. Now, here's the thing. I think we at least trade. I don't think we're gonna win both games. I ain't gonna hold you. Alright. Both teams are healthy. I was hitting my mouse pad. Fuck, that doesn't count. I think we trade. I think we go one, and then they get one. And then Miami, they're fucking ass. So that's how the cookie crumbles. All right, let's go. The final ones. So we got Orlando, Detroit, Pacers, Nets, Wizards, Cavs, Thunder, Dallas again, Thunder again, and then Golden State. My God, bro, this final in January, February, March, April, and April's gonna be fucking tough. Cause look at this, some of these final games. Look at this. We got Detroit, Cavs, OKC twice, Dallas, and then Golden State. That's all competitive teams, and also Orlando's in there too. Man, this is when we start like resting guys. We start resting guys around the last like 4 games, I believe. Yeah, we start resting around the last 4. Ah, fuck it. Phoenix, and then we end the year with Utah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do think Lakers are gonna lose 1, 2, 3, 4. So Amir Coffey has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Bucks. Oh shit. Crazy. Let's hold on, let me okay, so Orlando, I think in Florida. I think we may lose one game against Orlando because I think we've been beating them way too often. Detroit, I think we win. I think we win. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, really. It all depends on how fucking determined Aiton is, to be honest. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna say we win. They're undersized at the 5, anyways. I think. I don't know. Pacers dog shit. Brooklyn dog shit. Washington dog shit. Cavs. Yeah, we might actually lose that one. I ain't gonna hold you. And then OKC. We get one good game off of them, even though I said that earlier. Yeah. At Dallas. Final game in Dallas. I think Luka's gonna go stupid. And the last game, all four. Oh no, wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then after that we start going a losing streak because at that point we're already in the playoffs. So let's see. Let's see. You guys ready? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, no, wait. Am I even in frame? Oh, now I am. Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60, 65, 70, 71. This is the most confidence you will. This is from a delusional Lakers fan, by the way. 71 wins? And like 5, 10, 15, 20. That math isn't adding up. The math isn't mathing. Let me erase, like. Hold on, wait. Where the hell happened to my. There it is. My eraser. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let me just erase like 20 wins over here. 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. No, 50. Wait. I can't fucking count. What the fuck's wrong with me? So that's 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 6, 5. So that's 11. So that's 11. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. What? What is wrong with my math? What? Yeah, that's 11. 21. I'm so ass right now, bro. I'm so dumb right now. Hold on. So that's 21, 31, 41, 51, 61. And I'll throw in another loss in there. So the Lakers, in my opinion, are gonna go 61 and 21. That's my prediction. Lakers are gonna go 61 and 21 this upcoming season. I could be wrong. I do think we're above a 50-win team. However, we could go back in time to 2010 when there was like 4 teams in the playoffs in the West with like 50 plus wins. I mean, it happened last year, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, in the West, I'm pretty sure there were 51 teams. But still, 61 and 21, I think that's real. I think that's realistic. I mean, OKC got like 65 wins, and they got the 1 seed. Hmm. I don't. We're above 500 team for sure. You know what? I'm gonna say 51. I'm gonna say 50. I'm gonna say Lakers are gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna say Lakers are gonna at least win 50 games. So I'm gonna say. You know what? 55. 55 wins. We're going to get 55 wins. Wait. 30, 29, 28, 27, 27. There you go. Lakers are going to go 55 and 27. That is the most realistic thing I could come up with. I think we're going to go 55 and 27 the entire season. And we're going to make the playoffs. And I do think we're going to be at least like a second round exit. Depends. It obviously depends on who we match up. But I don't see us losing the first round, obviously. But second round, yeah, we probably going to take an L. But yeah, that is the entire. Oh wait, yeah, that is the entire Lakers schedule. So, yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting year, especially for the West. My God. But yeah, no, this is gonna be scary, fucking scary. But let me know what you guys think. That is all the time that I have today. There's gonna be another video uploaded to this channel. It's gonna be me and my brother talking hoops, talking obviously Lakers. So check that out when it comes out. Again, it's probably gonna come out tomorrow around, I want to say 10 a.m. So again, stay tuned for that. Thank you everybody so much for joining me today talking hoops. And until next time, everybody, see ya and stay safe. Oh, wait, before I leave a comment down below. What record do you think the Lakers are going to have at the end of this season? I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, don't forget to follow me on I do all kinds of Lakers news here on YouTube, TikTok, wherever. Links to my socials are going to be down in the description below. And once again, until next time, everybody, see ya and stay safe.